We became a GreenSpot school, or at least aspiring to be a GreenSpot school, due to some work with our middle school science teacher, Jared Lofbaum, and his students. They've worked together really hard to not learn about science, but do science and do it in a way that impacts our world, our community. And through that work and their specific interest in the environment, we had so many projects going that are environmentally friendly, it made sense to try to become a GreenSpot school.
We had a science project that challenged us to find one way to make our school and other places in our neighborhoods green. So me and my group decided that we would take on turning our classroom and later on our school into a green spot. We had 2 people come in from Columbus, and they talked to us about how we can help our school become one of the first GreenSpot schools. After that, we created a green team, and the green team was responsible for educating the younger kids on what they can do at home that will be green. So then we had our principal come in and help us, and now we have a recycling team down in the lunchroom every lunch collecting bottles that now we can recycle.
This year, we're involved in several GreenSpot programs. One of them is our recycling, which is every day in the classroom. The other project is with Franklin Park Conservatory, and they have a program called the Garden Lab. They come and teach about how to grow a garden, a healthy garden.
We've been growing lettuce, spinach, and basil.
We water them, and when they're ready, we're gonna harvest them.
I think it's important to learn about the planet because this is where we live, and if we want to travel around it, we're gonna have to learn all the species and different types of things.
We're finding that at a young age, children need to know how things come to be. And oftentimes, our city children know that milk comes from a carton or carrots are in a package, but they not necessarily know that they can grow them themselves. And so the program that we have with the Garden Lab helps them to see that they too can be producers as well as consumers.
The reason why our work to become a GreenSpot school is so important is because it's important to our children. So in our community, we focus a lot on what our students are interested in and how we can make learning real world.
And we're basically planting trees to help reduce our carbon footprint, and we're planting seeds and then making saplings, and then we're gonna give them to people to plant in their yards. All these different ones. So ones along here, and then our tinier ones. And once they get bigger, we're gonna move them outside into the garden bed. My mom thinks that's really cool. She thinks it's a good idea. She likes to do stuff also like this and help out with the environment and with the city and stuff.
Children are going home and they're teaching their parents what they're learning in school. So it's really changing this generation and their generation.
I think it's really amazing to be the first Columbus City school that's a GreenSpot school, and I think it fits our vision and our mission in terms of bringing learning to life and making it applicable and helping our children understand that what they do matters and this is their community, and that work is really essential to what we believe at Indianola.
The children in this class love what they're doing. Every day they come in very excited to see how much their plants grew.
Come and see that garden and watch the kids putting seed in a hoop garden in the middle of January, and watch how they say to me, is this trash or is this recycling? Oh, it's recycling. Enjoy what these kids can bring to you and their knowledge base.
And so I think they're really excited about learning for themselves and also sharing with others.